Okay, in this video what we're going to do is show you how to mend a pocket which is worn. You see in this pair of trousers, there's nothing wrong with the trousers, but the pocket's got a hole in it, see? So what we're going to do is see if we can mend that with the use of our overlocking machine and our sewing machine. Now what we're going to do, I've got a bit of material here which is actually curtain lining material, which is quite strong, good quality, and we're going to make a section that's got worn and be able to stitch it in to the pocket. And first of all, you fold the material over, okay, like that, in two halves, and iron it so it's nice and smooth. And then we lay the pocket over the top like this, and then with some French chalk mark around the edge what the outline of the pocket is like, so that we can make this section up on the overlocker to the same shape as the original pocket. Okay, so you can see that I've marked that up. Alright, okay, well now we go over to the overlocker and I'll show you the next stage of how we make this pocket. Here we are on the overlocking machine. This is a Brother 1034D overlocker, and these are brilliant to use. You just clamp it down there, and what you'll see is as you go around, so it actually cuts the material off to the perfect size that you're looking for. Now I'm following the line round which I marked out, which is the outline of the existing pocket, and just chugs away this machine till we get to the end. And use a bit of a tail coming off, and that's it. So we just cut that loose. There we are, we see the bottom section of our pocket, beautifully edged. Okay, now what we do is show you how that fits into the existing pocket. Okay, what I've noticed on the existing pocket, although it's got overlocking around the outer edge, it's also got a row of stitching on the next section inside here. So obviously that's designed to give a bit more reinforcing to the pocket. Now we can easily do that on our sewing machine, and I'll show you how we're going to do that next. It's set up now. This is another sewing machine which is called a Brother also. This is the Brother JK4000 machine, which is an excellent machine. So it doesn't matter if you've got different coloured cottons, because no one's going to see all this work. So we can just sew a line of stitching around the outside here. Now this machine, you just press a button and it engages in there, so we just can go backwards and forwards just to reinforce the start of the sewing. And as we go around, we can just follow a line of stitching and this will add a bit more reinforcement to the pocket, so hopefully don't lose that money out that we've been using before. So follow this round, and out the other side. Brilliant. A bit of a back stitch to finish it off, and we're done there. Okay. Right, so now the next move is that we've got to sew this new bit of pocket into the existing part of the trousers. So the trouser pocket. So I'll mark it on here where we're going to cut across. There's a line on there, and also that line will correspond there. So we go right across the edge here. Okay, and that will line up on that side there. So now all we do is get the scissors and we cut across here like that. And then we cut the section off the existing pocket right, so we really have gone past the point of no return now. Now the next section, what we do is to tuck this pocket inside the existing part of the trouser. use of our overlocker, we're going to sew it together. Okay. Now what we've got to do is just snip a little bit of the cotton away on that inner stitch on the existing part of the trousers, so that we can get a snug fit. Right, now we're going to use it into the overlocker. This is quite tricky, but let's hope we get going on it. So lift up the overlocker there, and make sure you've got two bits of material together. Clamp it down, just start it going a bit so we've got it all lined together. Hold the two pieces of fabric together and take it fairly slowly, because you don't want to get it wrong, and it's just worth just taking a bit of time to get this right. Looks a bit complicated, but it really is quite straightforward. The person who uses an overlocker is an absolute genius, because it's so clever. Such light work of quite complicated jobs. So we're about halfway through this pocket now. I'll just run that out. Okay. Okay, so all we're going to do now is just put an extra row of stitching on that, just in front of the overlocker there, just to give it a bit more strength like it had on the sides. So we kick the needle down and start sewing away gently. And just follow it around about a few millimetres down from that overlocking stitching. Just take your time, make sure the material doesn't get tangled up with each other. And the time machines have really improved a lot these days, because you can go such slow speeds or fast speeds. You can do all sorts of stitches on them, which makes them absolutely brilliant to use. Very fun. And most of all, it's not a job necessarily that the woman has to do. A chap can have a go at doing this, it's dead easy. Just finishing that off so it's nice and secure. And we're done on that bit. Okay. So there we are, we can push that out now, and what we've seen now, we've got a brand new bit of pocket on the bottom of the existing trousers, and no more loss of money, because it fits in there perfectly. And there we have it, job done, just literally a few minutes. How simple can that be?